Master Blueprint for One Man, One Vote, Electoral System in Somalia. Table of Contents 1. Introduction 2. Guidance Structure 3. Electoral Infrastructure Development 4. Biometric Registration System 5. Security and Encryption 6. Monitoring and Evaluation 7. Policies, Protocols, and Procedures 8. Conclusion 1. Introduction. Purpose of the document. This master blueprint outlines a comprehensive strategy for establishing a fair and transparent electoral system in Somalia based on a one man, one vote principle. It serves as a foundational guide for creating a biometric registration system, ensuring the integrity of electoral processes from the ground up. Importance of electoral infrastructure. A robust electoral infrastructure is vital for promoting democratic participation among citizens, ensuring accurate representation in government, and building trust and legitimacy in the electoral process. 2. Guidance structure. Leadership and governance. Establish a National Electoral Commission, NEC, responsible for overseeing all electoral activities, including voter registration and the administration of elections. Define roles and responsibilities within the NEC to include technology management, public outreach, and compliance with electoral laws. Stakeholder engagement. Engage with political parties, civil society organizations, and local communities to promote awareness and education about the electoral process. Conduct regular consultations to gather input on electoral policies and procedures, ensuring transparency and public confidence. Capacity building. Develop comprehensive training programs for electoral officials focusing on the use of biometric systems, data management, and security protocols. Provide public education initiatives to inform citizens about the new voting system and how to participate effectively. 3. Electoral infrastructure development. Assessment of current landscape. Conduct a national survey to determine the demographics of eligible voters and assess the existing political and electoral environment. Analyze the current infrastructure to identify gaps, particularly in technology and data management. Infrastructure requirements. Establish biometric registration centers strategically located to ensure accessibility for all eligible voters, especially in rural areas. Build a network of data centers to securely store and manage voter information, ensuring redundancy and disaster recovery capabilities. Phased implementation plan. Phase 1. Infrastructure setup. Conduct initial voter registration using manual methods to establish a baseline of eligible voters. Set up biometric registration centers with the necessary hardware and software. Phase 2. Pilot biometric registration. Implement a pilot program in select regions to test the biometric registration process, addressing technical challenges and refining procedures. Gather feedback from participants and stakeholders to improve the system before a full rollout. Phase 3. Nationwide rollout. Launch a comprehensive nationwide biometric registration campaign, supported by public awareness initiatives to educate citizens on how to register and vote. Continuously monitor and evaluate the system to ensure effectiveness and address any issues. 4. Biometric registration system overview of biometric systems. Biometric registration utilizes unique physiological characteristics, such as fingerprints, facial recognition, and iris scans, to verify voter identity and prevent fraud. Technical specifications. Biometric devices, fingerprint scanners. Devices such as the Secugen Hamster Pro 20 or Crossmatch Verifier 300 provide high-quality fingerprint capture. Facial recognition cameras. High-resolution cameras equipped with software for real-time facial recognition, such as the ZK-Teco or LumiDigm sensors. Iris scanners. Devices like the iris recognition module from Iritech can capture detailed images of the iris for accurate identification. Software requirements. Biometric registration software. A custom application to capture and store biometric data securely. This should include features for data validation, error checking, and backup. Voter Management System, VMS, a comprehensive software solution to manage voter registration, track voter eligibility, and integrate with biometric data. User interfaces. Web and mobile applications for administrators and voters, ensuring a seamless user experience with clear navigation and support. Server hardware, data storage servers, high-capacity servers with RAID, redundant array of independent disks, configurations to ensure data redundancy and reliability. For example, Dell PowerEdge or HP ProLiant servers can provide robust solutions for data management. Application servers. Servers running the biometric registration software and VMS, capable of handling concurrent user requests and processing data efficiently. Consider using cloud-based solutions for scalability and flexibility. Operating systems. Use reliable and secure operating systems such as Linux, preferred for servers due to its stability, security, and flexibility. Distributions like Ubuntu Server or CentOS are recommended, and Windows Server, for applications that require specific Windows-based environments, ensuring compatibility with various software tools. Maintenance and support. Establish a dedicated IT support team to monitor system performance, conduct regular maintenance, and resolve technical issues promptly. Implement a routine schedule for software updates, security patches, and hardware upgrades to ensure the system remains current and secure. Feedback applications. Develop a feedback application accessible via mobile and web platforms, allowing voters to provide input on their registration and voting experiences. Use survey tools to gather data on public satisfaction, concerns, and suggestions for improvements, integrating feedback into the ongoing electoral process. 5. Security and encryption data protection measures implement strict access controls, ensuring that only authorized personnel can access biometric data and voter information. Regularly conduct security audits to identify vulnerabilities and strengthen defenses against potential breaches. Encryption standards use advanced encryption algorithms such as AES 256 to secure data at rest and in transit, protecting voter information from unauthorized access. Implement secure socket layer (SSL) protocols for all web-based applications to ensure encrypted communication between users and servers. Cybersecurity protocols establish a comprehensive cybersecurity policy that includes threat detection, response plans, and incident management. Conduct regular training for all personnel on best practices for data security and awareness of potential cyber threats. 6. Monitoring and evaluation performance metrics define key performance indicators, KPIs, to evaluate the effectiveness of the biometric registration system, including percentage of eligible voters registered, accuracy of biometric verification processes, and user satisfaction scores from feedback surveys. Reporting mechanisms develop a transparent reporting framework to communicate registration statistics, election outcomes, and system performance to stakeholders and the public. Ensure timely dissemination of information to maintain trust in the electoral process. Feedback loops create formal channels for voters and stakeholders to provide ongoing feedback regarding the electoral system. Regularly review feedback and incorporate insights into future electoral planning and improvements. 7. Policies, protocols, and procedures. Electoral policies develop comprehensive electoral policies to guide the conduct of elections, including rules on voter registration, candidate eligibility, and election logistics. Ensure policies align with international best practices and are adaptable to the local context of Somalia. Biometric data management protocols establish protocols for collecting, storing, and processing biometric data, ensuring compliance with data protection regulations. Define roles and responsibilities for personnel handling biometric data to minimize the risk of unauthorized access or misuse. Voter registration procedures create clear procedures for voter registration, including the steps for citizens to register, provide biometric data, and confirm their registration status. Implement a system for updating voter information and ensuring the accuracy of the voter roll. Election management procedures outline procedures for managing the election process, including pre-election preparations, e.g., setting up polling stations, training election workers, election day operations, e.g., managing voter flow, ensuring security at polling places and post-election processes, e.g., counting votes, reporting results. Security policies develop comprehensive security policies to protect the integrity of the electoral process, including access control measures for biometric data and voting equipment, incident response procedures for addressing security breaches or disruptions, and regular training for election officials on security protocols and emergency procedures. 8. Conclusion summary of key components. This master blueprint outlines the essential steps and components needed to establish a biometric-based electoral system in Somalia. It addresses the critical components of governance, infrastructure, technology, and security to ensure a fair and transparent electoral process. Future directions. As Somalia continues its journey towards democratic governance, ongoing evaluation, adaptation, and public engagement will be crucial to the success of the electoral system. Continuous investment in technology and capacity building will lay the foundation for a robust and inclusive democratic process.